Well, we just finally came out of one of the coldest stretches we've seen in a long time. What, about a generation from what Rachel was saying. But winter isn't over. That cold can still come back, and farmers are trying to make sure their animals will be protected if it does.
Fox 61's Tim Latow has an exclusive interview with one farmer sharing the effort it takes to keep his animals warm.
This farm behind me received a visit from animal control in the State Department of Agriculture after people called to complain about animals in the cold. The inspectors found no issues, and the farmer wants everyone to know his animals are well protected from the elements.
So I'm checking the feed daily. One of my feeders are right here.
It's long hours to be a farmer and even longer hours when farming through a tough Connecticut winter. Matt Mitchell owns Lovie's farm in Middletown. He has goats, bees, and more than 100 chickens on his 13 acres. It's one of the largest black-owned farms in the state.
I feel like I have to constantly prove that, I deserve to own the land, I deserve to be here, I deserve to farm.
Mitchell says he was frustrated when a half-dozen officers from the State Department of Agriculture and Middletown Animal Control showed up to inspect his farm after receiving complaints of chickens not receiving proper care in the cold.
She received a lot of complaints from the Middletown's animal control officer, and that we weren't taking care of the chickens.
The officers found no issues with Mitchell's farm. He says he's just upset people make assumptions about his farm instead of reaching out to contact him directly. So Mitchell wants to show us how these animals are and should be cared for.
The biggest thing is wind protection. So chickens could take the cold, but they can't take the wet and the cold. So the plastic, the tarps, everything just to prevent the water from rain or snow from just blowing in there.
Mitchell's chickens produce 6 to 8 dozen eggs daily.
One of the ways we rate how well chicken is laying is we can look at the eggs that they produce.
But he wants to give people a serving of where their food comes from too.
I just want people to know that we just want to grow, and we just want people to get into farming and love farming, because this is your food right here.
As for the chickens' food, Mitchell says diet plays an important role in keeping them warm.
I cook a lot, so I'll take the scraps from cooking and feed the chickens.
Increasing protein, corn, and even table scraps ensures they're well fed in the wintertime.
You want to make sure that they have food with a higher protein during the wintertime. I supplement their food during the wintertime with extra vegetables. I get them extra worms just so that they still have a higher protein diet.
And you can stay informed and up to date with Lovie's Farm by signing up for their free newsletter. In Middletown, Tim Latow, Fox 61.